Testing, testing. Here we go. We interfere more disruption. Now, I assure you, this only happens on Tribeup and Chief Holiday channel. I do on different channels. I do live streams on different channels, and I do not have any interruptions. Every time I go live on Cheap Holiday or Tribeup, I have different interferences. So we have more things we're going to talk about, and then we're going to get out here. Shout out to the people that's doing work. Non-personal, extra work. Now, as we know, the Bullhorn activist had his heyday. But we cannot allow these Bullhorn activists to transcend into Google activists. And they're going to take that same Bullhorn attitude to another millennium. Derek Douglas in the building. Hard work and innovation is not that hard. But I'm going to give you some more skills. Check this out. There's your boy Tadata doing an international deal with Koreans. Okay? I am supplying them. They buy from me. You buy from them. You buy from them. Am I a device? Clean your devices. Although this do not represent community work or personal achievement, because it is a personal achievement. But the image represents work, international positionings. Koreans buy from me. I am their source. Supplier. I am their supplier. Do you understand? And they sell to you. Buy from me and sell to you. If you're not talking global positioning, then what are you saying? Next video.
My sister, Latricia, everybody already know me through my sister, but that has nothing to do with me. I'm my own person. I do me. But I know you know her, but I am Tyron Vital. I'm one of the founding members of the 5,000 Elite. Um, and I come to the Somalian community to you know, um, because we want to be able to compete on a world scale. And so I come to you and your community to see, if you guys are interested, and that's what we're here for. And you're interested, and so hey, I mean, let's get it going, let's get it cracking. So, but if you have any questions, anything you want to say to me, um,
The reason we're doing this kind of program is to build a bridge, our people to understand one another, and also to build the culture that they can work with one another, because there's one people, even those who were here before, even whites, and those African Americans who came as slaves, the ships, and the people who came voluntarily with the African people who just recently moved to America. All these people, they have a common things that unite us, because we all black, we are all African, we are American, but we have a one system of common ground, and we were trying to build the bridge of the community to work one another, to help each other, to educate our kids that even though we have a different beliefs, even though we belong to different nations, even though we have a different kind of understanding, still we can do common good for the community, and let's be united and work together. So my question to you, Tay, is what are you gonna say with the Somali community who make their home in Minnesota and surrounding states like Iowa, North Dakota, South Dakota, and Nebraska? What you gonna tell them, and give us any kind of suggestions how they can integrate their communities and work with the Black community in America here?
okay. Well, the first thing, the black community, or our community, we're very diverse. Now, in some circles, which is my circles, by using the word black, that can be offensive, because my jacket is black, but my skin would be brown, and so your skin is brown. You're not actually black, and so we're very different, even though we all, it's hard to tell. And so, um, and that's something that I myself, I I'm still in the midst of learning how different we are, because some of the stuff that I've been introduced to, I'm still confused, because um I don't get some of our culture, because we're very divided. So, um so when you're dealing with our culture, you have to have, like, you have to deal it with caution, because if you say the wrong word to certain groups, they can be offensive. Like, if you call somebody black, there's a group out there which will say, hey, no, I'm not black. And then you have some groups, they would, you know they would like, they would accept it. So um it's very tricky when you're dealing with our community. But you always have to understand is that, one of the rules that we go by, we have this rule that nobody knows, called I didn't hurt anybody. And so we feel like, as long as we don't hurt nobody, we feel like we can do it. You know, like jaywalking, well, I didn't hurt nobody. You know what I mean? Um, you know, and that's through my sister, Latricia. Everybody already know me through my sister.
Testing, testing, testing. How everybody doing? We got Brad Edwards in the building. Over there, Tribeup. I don't know how long Boo was going to let us. We got Star, Nova, the Star, and we live. We here and we live. Tribeup will be turning over a new leaf, and we are leaving behind all bullhorn activists. We do not want anything to do with a person who, or people, or groups who put down the bullhorn and picked up YouTube. If you want to be an activist, you have to learn how to work a computer. If you're going to be an activist for a community of 40 plus million, you're going to need at least 500 trillibytes. That's 500,000 gigabytes. That's a half a million. If you can't work your computer and all you have is a laptop, I'm sorry. You probably not going to be fit for the future. So if you have some videos on Tribeup that you like, make sure you download them. Tribeup will be wiped clean. Clean your devices. Clean your algorithm. Unsubscribe from all the weirdos. Clean your Google Map, your messengers, your browsers. We're starting over new. And shout out to all the people that's been supporting and all the people that's actually working in the background. Our channel has been infiltrated. We will continue to live stream. The live streams will be short and brief. Universal Media is also on the way. Okay, Google. The Lakeisha Network is here. Shout out to Lolita. Oh, I'm sorry. Lolita Star is in the building. Excuse me for my voice, but my understanding is far beyond your comprehension. Here we go. We're going to go ahead and get out of here, you guys. And clean your devices. Clean your devices. We are going into 2020. 2020. Leave the activists. Leave the bullhorn activists where they stand. This is very important. I am data and I have transcended. I am in your device. Okay, Google, and I will be right there. Peace.
Hey, watch it take over. All this shit that you see, we gon' make our way to the top. You can trust now, trust and believe. Watch us take over. Yeah, all this shit that you see, we gon' make our way to the top. You can trust, yes, trust and believe. Watch us take over. Yeah, my daddy jumping differently. We find the wins in all the games that they try to play. We held our ground, tell our fans through the poverty. While leaders down, knowledge drown, but we find a way. Life was cold, but we made it hot. No matter how it goes, we gon' make it pop. Black is like a gold or a precious rock. So message to my foes, we gon' never stop. Cause all of us ain't ignorant. Learn the light, see the code, you'll see the difference. Cause all of us ain't ignorant. Learn the life, see the code, you'll see the difference. Watch us take over. All this shit that you see, we gon' make our way to the top. You can trust now, trust and believe. Watch us take over. All this shit that you see, we gon' make our way to the top. You can trust now, trust and believe. Watch us take over.
From the land of the street lights where kids get kidnapped. Black man murdered through a white man's dispatch. But my aggression overcomes the oppression, and the fact that I can speak is my deadliest weapon. Look, this for the ghetto, shit that only we see. They take us out the streets and stash us in the OBCC. Now these shell tops slowly walk the cell block. I swear this shit can get funkier than stale socks. So I learned to be humble in this jungle. Keep some pads in my step, cause if I stumble, shit can crumble. The cops keep killing all our soldiers, trying to control the population, cause they know one day we
Watch us
gon'
take over.
Yeah.
All this shit that you see, we gon' make our way to the top. You can trust now, trust and believe. Watch us take over. All this shit that you see, we gon' make our way to the top. You can trust now, trust and believe. Watch us take over. All this shit that you see, we gon' make our way to the top. You can trust now, trust and believe. Watch us take over. All this shit that you see, we gon' make our way to the top. You can trust now, trust and believe. Watch us take over.